Hello children, let's come to lesson number 8, trigonometry. Trigonometry is divided into three parts, tri, gona and metron. So first part is tri, which means 3, gona means sides and metron means measurement, which means together we call as measurement of triangle. So basically trigonometry means measuring triangle. In this lesson, we mainly concentrate on right-angled triangles. Here we have a right-angled triangle in which angle Q is equal to 90 degree. The side which is opposite to angle Q is hypotenuse because always hypotenuse is the side which is opposite to 90 degree. So in this case angle Q is 90 degree, therefore the hypotenuse is side PR. Here now we have taken a right-angled triangle PQR, in which angle Q is 90 degree. Then PR is the hypotenuse. Near to angle R you can see a symbol. This symbol is called theta. If you are taking angle R as theta, then we have side PQ as the opposite side of angle theta and QR as the adjacent side of angle theta. So in this chapter we are going to learn about opposite side of angle, adjacent side of angle and hypotenuse of a triangle. Now we have taken same figure, but only the change is here theta was given to angle R, but here theta is given to angle P. Now if you are telling opposite side of angle theta, then it will be QR, because opposite of theta you can find side QR. Therefore QR is the opposite side of angle theta. Now you know this is hypotenuse and this is opposite side. Then the remaining side PQ is the adjacent side of angle theta. Now you can clearly see the difference. When theta was here, this was the opposite side and this was the adjacent side. But when theta is this angle, this became adjacent side and this became opposite side. So that's the difference. So whenever you are asked to find the adjacent side of a particular angle, make sure what is the angle and where is the angle. So if angle is here, then its opposite side will be this one. But if angle is here, then its opposite side will be this one. Let's go to new topic, trigonometric ratios. Here also we have taken a right angle triangle PQR, in which angle Q is 90 degree and angle R we have taken as theta. Therefore angle R is equal to theta. Therefore we have three trigonometric ratios. First one sin theta, second one cos theta, third one tan theta. Let's see in detail what do you mean by sin theta. First ratio, opposite side of angle theta upon hypotenuse. Cos theta is equal to adjacent side of angle theta upon hypotenuse. Tan theta is equal to opposite side of angle theta upon adjacent side of angle theta. These are the three ratios you have to by heart. These ratios will be used in upcoming problems. All question answers we will need these ratios. So always by heart these ratios. Now let's see how to solve this ratio. Sin theta is equal to opposite side of angle theta upon hypotenuse. Opposite side of angle theta. Now we have to see what is angle theta. Angle theta is angle R. Opposite side of theta. So you have this PQ opposite to this. That means the side opposite to angle theta is PQ. Therefore we will write here PQ upon hypotenuse. What is hypotenuse here? Side opposite to 90 degree. This is 90 degree. That means PR is the hypotenuse. So we will write here PR. Therefore, sin theta is equal to PQ upon PR. In the same way, we will see cos theta, adjacent side of angle theta. Now you know PQ is the opposite side of angle theta. This is the hypotenuse. Therefore, QR should be the adjacent side of theta. Therefore, here we will write QR upon hypotenuse is again same thing, that is PR. Hypotenuse never change. It remains the same. Now we have tan theta, opposite side of angle theta upon adjacent side of angle theta. Which is the opposite side of angle theta? We have written here PQ. Same thing we will write here PQ upon adjacent side of angle theta is QR. So from here itself we will copy QR. Therefore, we have solved all the three ratios, sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, which is PQ upon PR, QR upon PR, PQ upon QR. Come to practice set 8.1, question number 1. Here we have a right angle triangle, triangle PQR, in which angle R is 90 degree. Therefore, first thing we have to do is mark the hypotenuse. We know the side opposite to 90 degree is always hypotenuse. So if this is your 90 degree, then opposite to this 90 degree is PQ. Therefore, PQ is your hypotenuse. So let's mark first PQ as hypotenuse. So we have marked here hypotenuse. Now the question is, we have to find the ratios. 4 ratios: sin P, cos Q, tan P and tan Q. First we will find sin P. So sin P is equal to, we have to use the formula we have learned in the last part, that is opposite side of, here why it is written as angle P? Because we have to find here sine ratio of angle P. Therefore, opposite side of what is written here, angle P upon hypotenuse. Now let's see angle P. The opposite side of angle P is RQ. So here it will come RQ upon hypotenuse. What is hypotenuse here? PQ. So here your answer will be RQ upon PQ. So we got sin P as RQ upon PQ. This should be your answer. In the same way, we will find all the other 3 ratios. Next, let's find cos Q. You have cos Q is equal to the formula adjacent side of, here since it is Q, here also we have to write angle Q upon hypotenuse. So I have written here short form hypo, which is equal to, now you have to concentrate on angle Q. We have taken here angle Q. Now we have to see adjacent side of angle Q. Okay, so if this is your angle Q, you have here hypotenuse, then this is the opposite side of angle Q. If this is opposite side, this is hypotenuse. Then side which is left is the adjacent side of angle Q. Therefore, RQ, hypotenuse. It is same for all the ratios. So PQ. So your answer will be again RQ upon PQ. Third one, tan P. Formula for tan ratio is opposite side upon adjacent side. Here we have to write the same angle which they have asked in the question. So here since it is P, here also we will write opposite side of angle P upon adjacent side of angle P. Now again we have to see which is the opposite side of angle P. Let's see in the figure. This is angle P. Opposite side of angle P is RQ. Then we have adjacent side of angle P. So if this is opposite side, this is hypotenuse. Now the which is side left? PR. Therefore PR is the adjacent side of angle P. Therefore here you will write RQ upon PR. Last one we have tan ratio, tan Q. opposite side of angle Q upon adjacent side of angle Q. Now we have to see which is the opposite side of angle Q. Let's take angle Q. Opposite side is PR. Then we have adjacent side of angle Q. Okay. So adjacent side of angle Q is RQ. Right? This is opposite side. This is hypotenuse. Then the third side which is left is RQ. Therefore this is the adjacent side. So here what you will write? Opposite side of angle Q, PR upon RQ. So this is your final answer. In this way you have to solve all other questions. Next you have question number 2. So in the question they have given, in the right angle triangle XYZ, that is this triangle, angle XYZ is equal to 90 degree. That is this angle is equal to 90 degree, and A, B, C are the lengths of the sides as shown in the figure. That is XZ is C, YZ is A and YX is B. Write the following ratios. So you have to find 4 ratios: sin X, tan Z, cos X, tan X. So let's solve this first. Here first we will find sin X. So formula for sin X is opposite side of angle X upon hypotenuse. First let's see X. So this is your angle X. We have to find the opposite side of angle X. So if this is angle X, opposite side is YZ. Therefore here we will write YZ upon hypotenuse. So here we have hypotenuse. So here it will come XZ, which is equal to, now here one more thing we have to write is length of YZ. So we know YZ is A. Therefore instead of YZ we will write A upon XZ. XZ is C. They have given here. Therefore instead of XZ we will write here C. So the answer is A upon C. In this way, rest ratios question number 2, 3 and 4 of this question, that is question number 2, you have to do as homework.